WPS button, a convenience or a security concern?
Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about an interesting aspect of wireless technology, the WPS button. While it's designed to make our lives easier, it's important to consider whether it introduces any security risks. Let's dive in and evaluate the safety of using the WPS button to connect to a network.
What is WPS?
First things first, let's understand what WPS is. The Wi-Fi Protected Setup, WPS, is a network security standard created to make it easier for users to secure their wireless home network. The WPS button is typically found on the router and, when pressed, allows a device to connect to your network without the need to manually enter a password.
How does WPS work?
The way WPS works is fairly simple. You press the WPS button on your router, then within a certain time frame, usually a couple of minutes, you select the network on your device. Your device will then automatically connect to your network. It's worth noting that there are actually two types of WPS: button-based WPS and PIN-based WPS. For the purpose of this video, we're mainly focusing on the button-based WPS.
Is WPS secure?
This is the crux of the issue. In theory, WPS should be secure because it reduces the likelihood of a user choosing a weak password. However, it's not without its flaws. Here are the potential security concerns with using the WPS button. The WPS button essentially bypasses the password protection. Once the button is pressed, anyone within range can connect to the network. This may not be a significant issue in a private home, but in an apartment complex or densely populated area, it could be a problem. If your router uses PIN-based WPS, this poses another risk. The PIN is often just an 8-digit number, which can be brute forced by a dedicated hacker. However, most modern routers disable the PIN feature due to this risk.
So, should I use WPS?
In conclusion, using the WPS button is a trade-off between convenience and security. If security is your top concern, you might want to avoid using the WPS button, especially in public or densely populated areas. On the other hand, if you're in a relatively isolated area and value the convenience, then using the WPS button might be a reasonable choice. Also, it's a good practice to disable PIN-based WPS if your router still supports it. That wraps up our discussion about the WPS button. We hope this video has provided you with some insight into the potential security implications of using this feature. Always remember that maintaining a balance between convenience and security is key when dealing with network setups. Stay safe, and see you in the next video.